Good morning, Constance. All right. Good afternoon. We're live on YouTube. Our Monday live is now on YouTube. We're so sorry that we arrived here late, but then we're just trying to have a lot of things we needed to fix so that we can be able to serve you better. Serve you better. So we're live. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Maki Bernard, and I'm excited to have you here this beautiful afternoon. So, are you here? Who is here? Who is here? Who is here? Let me see your comment in the comment section so that I will know where you're joining me from. And okay, I can see some of us are here. So, please, you need to share the link. Share the link to your friends, your female friends, your acquaintances, your roommates. Share the link to your friends so that they can join us. This is going to be an interesting section. It's going to be an interesting session this afternoon, and I want us all to be here. I want us all to be here. So please share the link to your friends, share the link to everyone you know so that they can join us live today. So that they can join us live today. So share the link to them and let's have them come on board. Share the link to them and let's have them come on board. Share the link to them and let's have them come on board. So in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give us time so that we can share the link. So share the link in the next 2 minutes so that they can join us and so that we'll be able to. So, all right. So today we are going to be talking about 5 reasons why every female needs to work. 5 reasons why every female should work. So it's very important. This is a very interesting conversation today, and we'll just be saying it the way it is. We're going to be saying it the way it is, and everyone will get to understand, or every female will get to understand why she needs to work. Every female will get to understand why she needs to work. Work is an activity involving mental and physical efforts done in order to achieve a purpose or result. Work is an activity involving mental and physical efforts done in order to achieve a purpose or result. So when I say most women say they don't want to work, they just want to relax and be taken care of. You don't really understand what you're saying because work involves mental activities. Work involves mental activity. So work is not a curse. I hear a lot of people see work as a curse. Work is not a curse. Work is not a curse. Work is something that should be part of your being. Work should be part of your being. So when people talk about work and they talk about it as something that is not what they should be doing or something that sounds like a curse, I'm trying to understand where that is coming from. Work is not a curse. Let's put that in the comment section. Work is not a curse. Work is not. When we start talking about the 5 reasons why you need to work or you should work, you're going to understand that work is part of your being. Work is actually part of who you are. Who you are. So I tell every woman, you must be about something. So let's assume you're saying that you don't want to work. So what is your life about? Your life must be about something. Work is not a course like course. Your life must be about something. Your life must be about something. Your life must be about something. And whatever you're going to do in life, you must work at it. Whatever you're going to do in life, you must work at it. So, work is not a curse. Work is something that you should do, something that you should enjoy doing. So we're going to be talking about the 5 reasons why you should work. 5 reasons why you should work. The first one is that it's your nature. Work is part of your nature. Work is part of your nature. Work is part of your nature. So you must understand it. When we say that you're made in the image and likeness of God, when we say that you're made in the image and likeness of God, it means that work is part of your nature. So most people they agree that they are made in the image and likeness of God. So he made us male and female. So it means that work is both for the male and the female. So the Bible said, Jesus said that his father is working and he too is working. So if the person you're made in his image and likeness is working, is constantly working, it means that work is part of your nature as a female. Work is an essential part of your nature as a female. So if you're made in the image and likeness of God, work is part of your nature. It's part of your dominion assignment. It's part of your dominion assignment. It's part of the things that God has given to you. So when he created you in his image and likeness, work was part of the nature. It's part of your identity. It's part of who you are. So you're not supposed to be seeing work as a curse. You're not supposed to be seeing work as something that you shouldn't be doing. You should embrace it as part of your nature. You should embrace it as part of your identity because it's actually part of who you are. So most people now say that work was given to Adam and Eve because they fell. It's not true. Read your scriptures well. Read your scriptures well. Work was already given to them even before they fell. It's not as a result of the fall. It's not as a result of the sin they committed. It was already given to them even before they fell into sin. So it's not something that is a curse that it came because God cursed Adam and Eve. No, it's something that God is already in your nature when you were made in the image and likeness of God. So you're going to embrace work as who you are because it's who you are. It's part of your identity. It's part of your identity as a female. It's part of your nature as a female. Because God that made you, he's constantly working. He's still working. Even Jesus said it that he is working, his father is working, and he too is constantly working. So you will see it as a part of your nature because just for the fact that you're made in the image and likeness of God makes work a part of your nature. You're designed to work. You're designed to work. Is not a curse. Is not a curse. Work is a natural part of your being as a female. Work is a natural part of your being as a female. Work is a natural part of your being as a female. So the second thing we're going to be talking about is that to fulfill your vision, you must work. To fulfill your vision. Part of the reasons why you need to work is that you need to work to fulfill your vision. The visions God has given to you, the things that God has deposited inside of you, the visions He has given to you, it cannot fulfill itself. Your visions cannot fulfill itself. So if you're going to fulfill your vision on earth, if you're going to fulfill that what which God has called you to do on earth, then you must be given to work. You'll need to work to be able to fulfill what it is that God has called you to do on earth. So you must understand that part of fulfilling your assignment, it needs work. So part of the second reason why you should work is because you need to work to fulfill your vision. You see those goals you've written down, those things you say, those are your big dreams, big visions, big things that you want to accomplish. You won't be able to accomplish it if you don't work and work real hard. You won't be able to accomplish it. So you can't be writing down goals and say you have big visions and big dreams or something you want to achieve, or maybe something that you want to do, and you say you don't need to work. You need to work for you to be able to get it done. That you're written it on paper does not mean it's going to do itself. You need to work to be able to get it done. You need to work to be able to get it done. So part of the reasons why you need to work is to fulfill your visions, to fulfill your dreams, to fulfill the assignment God has given to you. If you're a lazy person, if you're a lazy woman, you won't be able to fulfill destiny. If you're a lazy person, you won't be able to achieve your goals. If you're a lazy person, you won't be able to achieve your visions, your purpose, the thing that God wants you to do on earth. So if you're a lazy person, you're not going to be able to achieve it. It will just be written down on paper, but you're not going to see it actualize. So if you're going to see it actualize, it means that you're going to work. It means that you're going to work, and you're going to work real hard. If you're going to see your big visions, your big dreams, the things that you want to achieve, if you're going to see them being achieved, it means that you're going to work. So that's the second reason why you need to understand that work is essential. Work is very essential if you're going to achieve the things you want to achieve. If you're going to fulfill your dreams, if you're going to fulfill your vision, work is very, very essential. A lazy person cannot achieve anything. A lazy woman cannot achieve anything. If you're lazy, you will not be able to achieve your visions, you'll not be able to achieve your purpose, you'll not be able to achieve your dreams. Sorry, excuse me. So it's very important. Unless your visions are just something that you don't want to get done. But if you really want to work at it, if you really want to see it being achieved, then you must be given to work. The third reason why you should work as a female is that work reveals your potentials. Work reveals your potentials. Work reveals your potentials. You can't show what it is that you have. You don't even know to what capacity do you have if you're not given to work. If you're not given to work. So work comes with a lot of demands. It comes with a lot of creativity. It comes with a lot of mental work. So if you're not someone that is given to work, you'll not be able to know your capacity. You'll not be able to review your potential. You don't even know, you can't be able to know what it is that you carry and what it is that you have, or what you can do or what you cannot do. So the things, what reveals what you can do and what you cannot do, and how you begin to work at it, is work. Is work. So once you're working, once you're working on something, or once your life is about something, it shows, it's that's what shows your potentials. That's what improves you, makes you have bigger capacity. The more you work, the more capacity you have. And when I'm talking about work, work can be anything. It can be working at your business, it can be your vocation, it can be your career, it can be anything. It can be trying to fulfill your God-given assignment, it can be anything, but make sure your life is about something. Make sure you're not just sitting idle. Make sure you're not just sitting idle. Make sure your life is about something. Make sure your life is about something. You must be given to work. You must be given to work. So you cannot show or know what you have inside unless demand is placed on it. You cannot show or know what you have inside unless demand is placed on it. And demand can only be placed on it by work. Demand can only be placed on it by work. Because work includes creativity, it includes thinking, it includes critical thinking, it includes reasoning. And these efforts are the things that reveals your potential. These efforts are the things that builds your capacity. These efforts are the things that builds you. The more you think, the more you come out with ideas, the more you're creative. So if you're not given to work, this part of you cannot function. The more you work, the more you improve. And once you're not working, you will remain that way. When you remain at a spot, or when you're not given to work, you're stagnant. You're not moving. Your life is not moving forward. So there's nothing you're revealing. There's no potential. You don't even know who you are. You don't know what you carry. So once demand is placed on your life through work, once demand is placed on your life by work, it reveals your potential. So that's one of the reasons why you should work and work real hard. So we're going to be going to the fourth thing. The fourth reason why you need to work as a female is to advance the kingdom, which is very, very important. The things God has deposited inside of you. The Bible said that He left no one without a gift. That means there's something God has deposited inside of you. That means there's something God has placed inside of you. And those things God has deposited inside of you is not just for you to make money. It's not just for you to amass wealth for yourself. It's not just for you to buy clothes, to buy cars, to build houses. It's for you to advance the kingdom. For every ability God has given you, for every potential He has deposited inside of you, for anything God has placed in you, one of the reasons why He placed it in you is for you to advance the kingdom. So you must understand it. And if you don't work at it, you're not going to use it to advance the kingdom. You'll not be able to develop it, and you won't be able to carry out the assignment God has sent you on earth to carry out, which is to advance the cause of the kingdom. So it's very important that you give yourself to work. It's very important that you give yourself to work so that you can be able to advance the cause of the kingdom. So that you can be able to advance the cause of the kingdom. So whatever it is you're doing, whether it's your job, whether it's your business, whether it's your career, whether it's your vocation, whatever it is, make sure that your giftings, your abilities, you're using it to advance the cause of the kingdom. If you're working, if you're doing something, maybe you're giving to your job and you're not advancing the kingdom with it, there's no reward for you. You know that scripture that said, I'm coming quickly, my reward is with me to give to everyone according to his work. That work the scripture is talking about is the work you're doing for the advancement of the kingdom. So, whatever job you're doing, your job, your career, your vocation, whatever it is, your abilities, is given to you so that you'll be able to use it to advance the kingdom. So, wherever you find yourself, even down to your family, it should be that you're working to advance the kingdom. So that's part of the reasons why you need to work. Because if you're not working to advance the kingdom, there is no reward for you. God is not giving you a reward because you got a job. He's not giving you a reward because of your career. He's not giving you a reward because of your vocation. He's giving you a reward because of the work you're doing to advance the cause of the kingdom. That's why you're going to get a reward. So when he said he's coming and his reward is with him to give to everyone according to his work, is the work you're doing to advance the kingdom. So you must understand it. So if you're not working to advance the kingdom, if you're not using your abilities, your giftings to advance the kingdom, there is no reward for you. There is no reward for you. So you must understand it. If not for anything, it should be a big motivation for you to work so that you'll be able to advance the cause of the kingdom. So advancing the cause of the kingdom should be a very big motivation for you to engage in forms of work that will be able to advance the kingdom. So the business you're doing on earth, he will reward you. God is not rewarding you based on the business you're doing on earth. He's not rewarding you based on your job. He's not rewarding you based on your career. He's not rewarding you based on what it is, or maybe your abilities and all that. He's rewarding you based on the work you did to advance the kingdom, using those things he gave you, using your job, using your career, using your business, using your giftings, using your abilities. That's what God will reward you for. So, and if you don't work, you won't be able to get this assignment done. So that's part of the reasons why you should give yourself to work. Now, the fifth thing is, if I say the 15, if you're not doing anything to advance the kingdom on earth, there is no reward for you. If you're not doing anything to advance the kingdom on earth as a woman, there's no reward for you. So if you're part of those people that say, I just want to relax and be taken care of, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to bother myself, I don't want to stress myself, I just want to relax and be taken care of. Just know that when it comes to kingdom advancement, when it comes to the kingdom matters, there is no reward for you. So there will be a reward for you if you're working as a woman to advance the cause of the kingdom. There will be a reward for you if you're working as a woman to advance the cause of the kingdom. So you need to understand it. You need to understand, if you say you're not going to work, it means that you're not going to do any form of thing to advance the kingdom. And once you won't do any form of thing to advance the kingdom, there is no reward for you. There is only reward for those that are using their giftings, their talents, their work, their job, their career, and their business to be able to advance the cause of the kingdom. So we are going to go to the fifth thing, and that's the last one. The last reason why every woman needs to work is a means of earning livelihood. Work is a means of earning livelihood. You work because you need to earn so that you're going to pay for your basic needs. You're going to earn for your basic needs. If you don't work, or if you refuse to work as a woman, you are out of order. If you refuse to work as a woman, if you're not given to any form of work as a woman, remember I said, work can be working at your job, your career, your business, filling your assignment, as long as you're giving to something. As long as you're giving to something. So if you're a woman and you're not giving to any form of work, you shouldn't even be in a system that says you shouldn't do any form of work as a woman. You shouldn't be in a system that says you shouldn't do any form of work as a woman. So if as a female, you're not given to any form of work, you're out of order. You're out of order. Remember we said it, that is part of your nature, is part of your identity. As long as you're made in the image and likeness of God, you should be given to work. You should work. You should work, because the person that made in the God that made in his image and likeness is working. Jesus too said that he's working. So it means that it's part of your nature, it's part of who you are, it's part of your identity to work. So if you're a woman and you're not working, you're not given to any form of work, you're out of order. It was Paul that said in the book of Second Thessalonians that if you don't work, you're not supposed to eat. Anyone that doesn't work is not supposed to eat. So work is something that you should enjoy. Work is something that you should be glad of. Work is something that you should enjoy doing. Work is something that you should enjoy. You should be excited about work. You should be excited about work. Everything about work should give you excitement. Don't see it as a curse. Work is not a curse. So you shouldn't see it as a curse. So whether male or female, is not for the male alone. As long as you're made in the image and likeness of God, is for you. You're expected to work. God hates idle people. You cannot be idle. Your life must be about something. You shouldn't be idle. You shouldn't be idle. Your life must be about something. So you're working to earn. So when I see a lot of people that they say they don't want to earn, that man can take care of them and take care of their needs and all that. So you've seen that there are other reasons. Working is not just about getting a job. There are other reasons why you need to work. Earning a living or from it is the last reason. That's the last thing about working. That's the last reason why you should work, because you want to earn money. We've said four things that are the reasons why you need to work. Just earning money is the least of them all. Trying to earn money is the least of them all. So you must understand it. You must really understand it. So it's not just about trying to get money to buy clothes, or maybe trying to get money to buy hair, or trying to get money to do this and do that. It's the fact that you need it for other reasons than just making money. You need it because it's part of your nature. You're supposed to work because it's part of your nature. Secondly, you're supposed to work in order to fulfill your visions. Your visions cannot fulfill itself. You need to work at it for you to be able to fulfill your vision. So that's the second reason why you're supposed to work. And we'll say that one thing that reveals your potential is work. One thing that reveals your potential is work. You don't know your capacity. You don't know what you're supposed to, the capacity you have. You don't know your potential, at what level it is. If you're not giving to work, it's work that reveals what you carry. It's work that reveals what you have. So that's the reason why you should work. And we'll say the fourth thing is to advance the cause of the kingdom. God has called you on earth for a specific purpose. There is something God called you on earth to do. And if you're going to do it, that means you're going to work. If you're going to advance the cause of the kingdom, you're not going to advance the cause of the kingdom by just folding your hands and just relaxing and just staying or being idle. If you're going to advance the cause of the kingdom, you must give yourself to work. And we'll say the last but not the least is that you work to earn a livelihood. So to work to get money, to be able to solve your basic needs and pay your bills. Pay your bills. Pay your bills. It's not an error to pay your bill as a woman. It's not a cost to pay your bill as a woman. You're expected to also pay your bill. So part of the reason you're going to give yourself to work, or part of the reason why you need to work, is so that you'll be able to pay your bills as a female. So these are the five core reasons why you should give yourself to work. So any system that says that you shouldn't work or do any form of work is against you. That's the simple truth. It's against your growth, it's against your development, it's against you fulfilling your dreams, your visions, your goals. Any system that says you shouldn't work or be given to any form of work is against you. And if you decide that you're not going to work as a female, you're out of order. If you decide you're not going to work as a female or do any form of work, you're out of order. So you must understand it, and you're going to now begin to give yourself, embrace work. Embrace work. Anything that leads you to think critically, solve problems, embrace it, because the more you do it, the more you grow, the more you advance. The more you do it, the more you grow, and the more you advance. If you're going to unlock your full potential, you must be given to work. So that's why I said at the Unique Female Academy that you can't even be there if you're not thinking of building something. Your life must be about something. Your life must be about something. So even if you join us and there's nothing you're thinking about building, or there's nothing you're thinking about doing, we'll give you highest 2 months, 3 months, you should come up with something, because your life must be about something. So if you go through the program for 12 months and you're not building anything, you're not doing anything, you don't even know what to do with what it is that you've heard. Most times I usually say it. When someone that have not started a business, or someone that is not doing a business, attends a business seminar with people that are already doing a level, a certain kind of business, they will hear differently. They are going to hear differently, because someone that is already actively working will hear different things than from someone that have not even started a business, does not even have a business plan, does not even know what to do. So once you join the academy and you're not even doing anything, we'll give you highest 2 months. You should come up with something. You should be able to start something. You should be able to start thinking of what to do, because the program won't benefit you if you're just coming to take in information. There's nothing you're acting on. There's nothing you're doing. So there's nothing you're going to use the information you're getting to start acting on. So the best thing is that you're getting the information, you're acting on it. As you're getting the information, you're acting on it. Wisdom is simply an applied knowledge. So a lot of people have so many knowledges that they can't even apply, because there's nothing to apply it on. There's nothing to apply it on. That's why work is very important. As long as there's something your life is about, as long as there's something you're doing, the more you're getting the knowledge, there's something you're applying it on, your life will move faster, you will grow faster. I'm telling you the simple truth. Your life will move faster, and you'll be able to grow faster. You'll be able to grow faster. So your life must be given to something. Don't just stay idle. Don't just sit down and just there's nothing you're doing. If you won't be able to grow in such conditions, you won't be able to grow that way. So for you to grow effectively, for you to grow fast and effectively and successfully, it means that your life must be about something. There's something you're doing. Every day when you wake up, there's something your life is about. There is a goal you have that you need to achieve that day. You're given to critical thinking. You're thinking of how to make things work. You're thinking of the next step to go, or the next step to take. You're thinking of the next place to go. You're thinking of the next thing to do to be able to achieve what you're doing. So as a female, make sure that your life is about something. You're not just sitting down, whiling away time, and just watching things happen, and just watching life happen to you. You should be the one happening to life, not the other way around. So any system that says you should just relax and be taken care of is killing you. It's not doing you any good. It's not doing you any good. So you should refuse such system. So these are the 5 reasons why it's very important for you to work and give your life or give yourself to any form of work. So remember, the last Monday of this month, which is next Monday, we're going to be having your questions, and we're going to be answering your questions. The questions are coming from all the previous Mondays that we've had, Monday live sessions that we've had. So if you have any questions that you want us to answer, or if there's something that is confusing you that you didn't really understand, that you want to understand, we'll be glad to get your question, so that by next Monday, our live session is going to be a question and answer session. We usually do it at the last Monday of every month. So we are going to be having that section next Monday, and we would love to have your questions so that we'll be able to answer it. Wherever you're confused, there's something you heard you did not understand, there's something we said that you didn't get, and you want clarification on it, you're going to send us a message. You're going to send it to our email, uniquefemaleacademy@gmail.com. You're going to send it to uniquefemaleacademy@gmail.com so that we'll be able to answer your questions and we'll be able to give answers to the things that is confusing you, and trust that it will be cleared or you'll be cleared. So thank you very much for joining me in today's live session. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Precious. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you all so much for being part of today's live section. And I hope to see you all again. Okay, thank you, Dicha Apparel. Thank you, Rebecca Easy. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to see you all on Monday, where we'll come live and answer all your questions. So bombard us with questions, bombard us with questions, bombard us with questions, so that when we come live on Monday, we will be able to answer your question and it will get cleared. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, work is not a curse. It's something that you should embrace as part of your nature, part of your being. So as you leave this live session today, have it at the back of your mind that work is not a curse. It's something that you should embrace. Embrace as part of your nature. So thank you. See you all on Monday.